Making our way back to the UK from Sweden, but we are still in Sweden, aren't we?
Yeah, we're having a slow journey south. Yes.
Yeah, so we're making our way down from the sort of Stockholm area and stopping off at places like Nyköping, and we've got some lovely pictures coming up for you to look at of the sights and sounds that we're seeing on the way. It's so lovely here, isn't it?
It's easy to find places to stay, either free or at very low cost. And we've just parked right in the city centre of Boras, and we've got electricity and waste, and it's £11 a night.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, 11, nearly £12 a night, something like that.
And it's so convenient. You just cross through the little park and you're in the city.
Yes. So you'll see the park and pictures of what's in the city. It's a big clothing. I can't remember the right word. They make clothing. They've got a
textile and fashion centre.
Textile and fashion. So they've got a museum here and a textile and fashion university or college.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of students in the area. So it's a really lovely place. Previous to this, we stopped at a place called Nyköping, Nyköping. The K is pronounced with a sh.
Yeah.
So we would say Nyköping, but the locals say Nyköping. Lovely place. We stayed there for 3 or 4.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
3 or 4 nights. Can't remember, but we paid for a camp for Stallplats the first 2 nights. You're only allowed to stay for 2, and that was 150 crowns. So yeah, whatever that is. But that had toilet emptying, fresh water, and electricity, all included in that price. It was less than £12. It was like super value and enough space for 8 motorhomes. Although there was a little motorhome came in late one day, but it was full up, but she just parked over to one side. It was all fine. Didn't have electric, but who cares? And you just went down the other end of the car park to fill up with water. Plus there was no restriction, so when we went off of there across to the museum car park, where you pay 60 crowns a night. So sorry, 60 crowns from 9 till 6 during the day, and then free overnight. There weren't any motorhome services, but there were toilets, weren't there?
Yeah, open all the time. Very nice,
open
clean
all the time,
toilets,
and kept clean and nice. Really lovely place. So we popped over there for a couple of nights as well.
That was right by the river too, wasn't it? That side.
Yeah, sort of
nice.
the river. The river was right there.
And people were living in there. We see a lot more people not living, maybe just staying in their
car.
cars.
They sort of drive up with a car, put the seats down and sleep in their car. They have a roof box a lot.
Some don't.
Yeah, and it just seems to be the way.
And it was very easy for them because there was a big sinks in there, so they were able to do everything.
Oh yeah. So you can have a,
and that was all for free for them because they used to come at 6 o'clock and then they'd go at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then come back.
Lovely castle view. There was a castle museum. Lovely walks around the town, and a huge, long, I would call a pontoon or a pier out across the bay. Didn't go anywhere, but you get a sense of the length of it from I took a picture from one end, so it was it was very, very long. Anyway, but you walk around the town, it's so nice. People stop and chat. We had some, because it was going back to school period, isn't it?
Yeah. They've gone back to school in Sweden
all
now.
The children go back to school after their long summer break. And we had 2 lots of, what would you say, maybe 15-year-olds?
Yeah.
Something around 15, 16-year-olds. 2 groups of them approached us because we had Pippin with us in the pushchair, and they were fascinated. But they had a photographic competition that they were doing for school, and they said, "Oh, can we photograph your dog?" Or and it was like, "Oh yeah." I think the competition was get the most unusual photograph, or
I think that's
something that no one else has got.
Yeah.
But so Pippin was featured in at least one of the groups, because the other group, they said, "Can we borrow your dog?" And we said, "What do you mean?" It's like, "Oh, can you come over?" And on the way over, I think there was a big group of them, and I think their teachers were there. And by the time we sort of walked halfway there, and we were chatting away to the girl, and she said, "Oh, it's okay, you can turn round now, you can go away, because it's been authorised." It's like, oh, okay. So I think their teacher just needed to see it, that they'd found a dog, maybe. But although the people that speak English are very, very good. They're extremely good at speaking English, but they're just somewhat direct in how they say things. It's like, "Yeah, we don't need you anymore. You can turn around and go."
Yeah.
It's very politely and meant in a really nice way. But it, if someone said that to you in England, you'd be like, "How bloody rude!"
Yeah.
But not here. It's just like the more direct. But it was it was a lovely sunny day, so we were happy.
But I noticed here the first signs of autumn. The leaves are starting to turn a bit yellow and falling, so it does come a bit earlier than in the UK. And also, I'm not thinking much about the temperature, but it is slightly cooler than what it was, especially first thing in the morning, so you do notice it. Autumn is arriving here.
Wendy says it's slightly cooler, but I think it's bloody freezing, because I've got a long sleeve top and a jumper on and a scarf. You didn't see me wearing a scarf very often lately. Well, I haven't worn one for months. What I find is these stretchy scarves, I think they call them buffers or something, they do keep me very, very warm. They just warm up my neck and stop me getting a sore throat, actually. So, but it's cold in the morning, very cold, and although you probably see the sunshine out of the window at the back there, it's still chilly. It's chilly. It's
going to be warmed up 17 today, so it'll be fine. So it's very nice.
It's not so cold.
No, it's just because we've been used to it being so hot for so long that's why I think it feels a bit like that.
And Seems like we're always complaining about the weather.
Yeah.
It was too hot. It was too cold. It was too hot. It was too cold. The main thing that we remember is that we're extraordinarily lucky
Yeah.
to do what we do.
Yeah.
To be able to travel across Europe, come up to Sweden for the summer, go to Spain for the winter, mill around in Germany and France, and other little countries in between times, and come back to England for the joys of the English summer and see the family. And so I was so lucky to be able to do it, and to see the wonderful things that we see. Just ordinary life going by. It's really nice in different places, isn't it? If you're in one place, it can get a bit stale, can't it? I think. But actually, we stopped in a bar yesterday, didn't we? Called the Lion Bar.
Yes, it's the cheap.
It's.
Cheaper
I think
end, yeah.
I think it's like the Swedish Wetherspoons. They've got like loads and loads of beers on, and it's the cheapest beer I've ever seen. So we got a large, which is a 0.6 of a litre. A 0.58 of a litre is a pint. So 0.6 of a litre, and that was 70 crowns, which I think I converted into about £5.50 yesterday.
Yes. Yeah.
So £5.50 a pint for a beer called Granges, 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 yeah. Granges, yeah, and it was very nice lager, wasn't it? Yeah. But all the locals, they love to practice their English, don't they?
Yeah, we weren't lonely or quiet
No.
sitting there. Everyone came and spoke to us, which is so nice. Yes, we really enjoyed it.
There's a lot of dog lovers around.
And all their
so
times they'll tell you about when they've been to England and, you know, and how they learnt English. And it puts us to shame, really. Our Swedish is, well, 0.1% we know.
But they do appreciate when we try to speak a little bit of the local language. The two ladies we spoke to yesterday, I said, I've I think I've mastered one phrase, and that is Jag förstår inte svenska, which means I don't understand Swedish. So, and then a little asking for a bowl of nuts. Skål med notta, which is Swedish for bowl of nuts. That I mean, it did make them laugh. And they said, "Well, what type of nuts do you want?" It's like, oh, well, we haven't got that far.
No.
But then they started to reel off a list of different types of nuts you could have, but they all sounded very English. Yeah, interesting chats we have with random people in bars. It's so lovely. Yeah, so. But that's it. We're on our way back.
Yeah.
I think I'll put some pictures up over what we're talking about, and some more pictures and video to come up now. We haven't finalised the route we're taking back, have we?
No, we're not sure if ferry or whether to get the ferry from this side of Sweden to Denmark, or to go over the bridge, or to go on the ferry to Germany. So we're still thinking about the route we'll take back.
We'd normally take the route straight down the E4 to Trelleborg, near Malmo, but we took a diversion across to the west of Sweden and we're headed towards Gothenburg. And we're on our way to Gothenburg now at Borås. So that's the sort of route we're taking. We're taking the route down the coast, the west coast of Sweden, or the southwest coast of Sweden, and we might take the ferry across to Denmark.
Yeah.
Denmark, yeah. And or we might take the bridge, or we might troll on down to Trelleborg.
It's not much further
To
around
take- yeah,
tonight. It don't
to
really
take
make
the
much difference, no. So
The normal route. Excuse me. Yeah. So that's how we're going.
yeah.
Hope you enjoyed the pictures, videos, and stay tuned for a few more.
Bye bye everyone. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks for getting this far.
Take care.
Well
Yeah.
done. Bye bye.
Bye.